Welcome to Mike's Yoga channel. In today's video, we will be doing isometric exercises and yoga poses designed to build strength. When you're ready, roll your mat, grab some water, and let's get started. Okay everyone, so let's begin by coming into an extended child's pose. So let's bring our knees as wide as the mats, letting the big toes touch behind you. And we're going to start by doing a couple of warm-up poses. So from here, let's extend our hands along in front of you, letting your forehead rest in the mat. In this pose, we're really breathing into the shoulders, the back body, as well as the hips. And on your next exhale, let's shift forward. We'll come into a high cobra. So let's stack the hands underneath the shoulders, extend the legs along behind you, keeping your core slightly engaged, pushing yourself up, opening up the chest, opening up the hearts. And on your next exhale, let's curl the toes, shift the hips up. We'll come into our first isometric hold, which is a downward facing dog. So let's find a nice foundation first. So let's keep our fingers spread wide. Hands are actively pushing into the mat. And initially, feel free to pedal out the feet, really breathing into the back of the legs. And then when you're ready, let's just find a nice neutral position and we'll hang out here for a few breaths. Embracing the burn here. And on your next exhale, let's shift forward. We'll come into a high plank here. So again, let's keep our hands stacked underneath our shoulders. Fingers are spread wide. Keep your core engaged. We'll take a few breaths here. And on your next exhale, let's lower down onto the forearms. We'll take a forearm plank. Again, core engaged. Make sure to breathe. Embrace the burn, embrace the shake. And on your next exhale, let's come back up to high plank and back to downward facing dog. Now from here, we're going to shift from downward dog into high plank, moving with our breath. So on your next inhale, really moving with your breath, let's shift into a high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep it going. We got 6 more. Got 2 more. Last one. From this down dog, let's lower the knees down and we'll come into another extended child's pose. So taking a little break here. And on your next exhale, shift forward. We'll take another high cobra. And exhale, come back to downward facing dog. Great job, you guys. Now from here on your next inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee. Step the right foot up in between the hands. Lower the left knee down, left shoelaces down. On your next inhale, rise up, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, let's take that over to the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the left knee. Step the left foot up in between the hands. Lower the right knee down, right shoelaces down. Inhale, rise up, low lunge. And exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. And then from here on your next inhale, lift that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the right foot up in between the hands. This time keep that left leg lifted up off the mat. On your next inhale, rise up, high lunge. Let's hold here for a few breaths. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. When you're ready, let's go to the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee. Step the left foot up in between the hands. Keep that right leg lifted. On your next inhale, rise up, high lunge, hold here. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to downward facing dog. Awesome job. And let's hold it here in down dog for a few breaths. Now from here, let's heel toe, walk our feet up right behind our hands. We'll take a forward fold here. Just bend the knees as much as you like. And then from here on your next inhale, keeping the knees bent, slowly start to roll it up. Stacking the spine, one vertebrae at a time. The chin is the last to lift. Coming into a mountain pose. Take a breath here. Awesome job. Now from here, let's bring our feet together if they're not already, and we'll come into a chair pose, always a good one. So from here, feet are together. Let's inhale, lift our hands up overhead. Sink the hips down. Sink the hips down so you can only see your two big toes in between your knees. Hold here, core engaged. Exhale, come back to mountain pose, take a breath here. Inhale, come back to chair. Exhale, mountain pose. Awesome job, you guys. Now from here, let's bring our feet as wide as the mat. Bring your hands together at our chest. Now from here, sink the hips all the way down. Coming into a yogi squat. Try and keep the back as straight as you can here. And on your next exhale, let's take a seat and extend our legs out long in front of us, keeping the legs together, feet flexed towards you. On your next inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, melt it forward, grabbing onto the toes or the feet if you can. Really breathing into the back of the legs here. And on your next exhale, mindfully release. Roll it back up. From here on your next inhale, lift the hands up once again. Exhale, this time plant the hands down beside you. And we're going to be coming into an incline plane, which is essentially like a reverse high plank if you think about it. So from here on your next inhale, lift the hips up, point the toes. Imagine you have a grapefruit in between your chin and your chest. Exhale, lower it down. Awesome job, you guys. Now from here, let's make our way onto our backs. And then once we get to our backs, let's hug our knees into our chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Give yourselves a nice big hug. Feel free to rock side to side. Now from here, let's bring the soles of the feet together, coming into a reclined butterfly pose. Hands can just rest by your sides. Just coming back to your natural breath. And now from here, let's extend the legs out long. Coming into final Shavasana. I encourage you to close your eyes here. Letting the mind and the body reap all the benefits from today's practice. So I encourage you to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready to go, begin to rock up, coming into a seated position of your choice. Wherever you are, let's bring your hands together at our hearts. Thank you all so much for sharing your time and your energy with me today. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. From here, let's bring our hands up to our third eye. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much. Namaste.